We've got a lot to talk about. Depression may well be setting in for Arsenal fans. However, well, not however anything really. Actually, I've come on here because I'm actually pissed off. That's why I've come on this morning. We're going to go through the latest news, which includes Tammy Abraham accepting a deal to join Roma. Done deal. Agreement reached with the English striker. 40 million euros. Abraham will sign his contract after medicals in the next days. We've got news about Martin Odegaard. I should also stress that Arsenal, the reason I bring that up is because Arsenal were actually interested in Tammy Abraham. This is something that is becoming quite clear. 11 hours ago, this is Gunnerblog, who writes for The Athletic. Arsenal would have liked to sign Tammy Abraham, but it appears the inability to move on Alexandre Lacazette or indeed Eddie Nketiah has proved an insurmountable obstacle. So we're actually actively trying to sell Lacazette, and coincidentally on the first day of the season, neither Lacazette or Aubameyang are available. Apparently ill. We're going to have a look at Mikel Arteta's press conference. Footy Chats, much love for joining the True Fraud Gang Members Club. You're much appreciated, bro. But interesting, Tammy Abraham. The inability to move on Alexandre Lacazette or indeed Eddie Nketiah, who I think is actually injured and was unavailable. What we are in danger of doing here is actually killing this project before it's even got off the ground. And I hate to say it, lads, but people have been pretty patient. They have. They've expected to see some kind of change. And what we're seeing is Edu on holiday. We're seeing Torreira in theme parks during the game, tweeting out he's in theme parks doing videos in Thorpe Park, Disneyland. We're seeing our two strikers, the two main men, the club freaking captain, unavailable for the first day of the season when he's been there and ever present throughout pre-season. Not scoring goals, by the way. I mean, the actual fucking cheek of these players, not being funny, right? If Arsenal don't sell Lacazette, he is going to be walking for free. They're going to know that. They're not going to get that much money for him either, but is it a question of Aubameyang and Lacazette both kind of sticking up for each other? Is that what's going on? Because they were at training. They've released pictures that morning or the morning before. The two of them jogging on to training and then not seen again. Let me move over to the Twitter account. Oh, I'm even following this up. Every word from Mikel Arteta's post-match press conference. Oh, God. On our performance, we're very disappointed to start the season the way we did. We had really high hopes and we didn't get the result that we wanted or the performance that we wanted. On whether we conceded soft goals, yes. On Aubameyang and Lacazette's absence, I don't know how long they'll be out for. But I certainly don't want to use any excuses. I need to know why they're not there. We had a team that we put out that's good enough to play the way that we wanted to play and capable of achieving a different result. That's really questionable, isn't it? That is questionable. Robin, much love for getting involved as well. And again, much love to Footy Chats, man. I appreciate you. You've got that Premier League symbol now. You're a legend, bro. You've been about. How long they'll be out for. You can't try and tell me. Listen, I'm not a freaking idiot, right? Stop trying to mug fans off. Stop trying to mug fans off. Just let us know what's going on. First game of the season. That has to be 3 points against a fucking newly promoted side. I don't care how good they are, how good the Moneyball situation is. You've actually fucking clowned your way into this now, because City and Chelsea are next. Chelsea and City next. You could well have 0 points from 3 games. You could have 0 points from 3 games. And if you're in a fucking job after that, well, what's the point? What is the actual point? Because we are all getting mugged off. The way that he's tried to play this off as well, I've seen the interview. He tried to play it off like, oh, do you know what? You can't actually take this. It was almost like he was you can't take this result seriously. Like, don't look at this one. This isn't one to, don't analyze this too much, because, you know, it's just a season opener, you know? Yeah. First of all, he wants to thank fans. What are you talking about? Wants to thank fans because of the support they've given to the team, all the travelling fans who apologise for the result. We have to improve. 2 big games coming up. We need a different performance. And the funny thing is, against City and Chelsea, Arsenal will probably do better than they did against Brentford. Brentford, you got to go to them. You got to take the game to them. You got to attack. You got to score a goal. Arsenal can't do that. So we can't do that right now. Against City or Chelsea, you're not expected to have the ball. You're not going to get the ball, mate. You'll be lucky to see the ball. That's probably what Arteta wants. That's where we do best. Sitting back, hoping, defending for the fucking 90 minutes. Maybe we get a 1 ball over the top into Tierney, cross it in, bang, and 1-0 win. Cheeky. I'm looking at that as the only way that Arsenal are going to pick up any points. And we're probably more likely to be able to do that playing against the bigger sides. So is that delusional? But I think we could well end up having no points from 3 games. Who's this? Sean Fernandez says, hey Hugh, hello mate. Hello to everyone in the stream as well. Please do like the video. Please do make a comment. Get the interactions going. Let's teach this algorithm that we are worthy. Yeah, please. He says, so you think this season at Arsenal will be like Brendan Rodgers last season at Liverpool? Arteta gets sacked midway and Conte coming in. Honestly, mate, the way that I woke up this morning, I was thinking back to last season. We were in 16th at one stage and I was thinking, oh, are we actually going to get fucking relegated? Like, I've never thought that in my life. But last season, for a second, I know it was banter for a lot of people, but there was a moment where I was like, Jesus Christ, we may well be in the mix here of the fucking, what? The bottom feeders. No, unacceptable, sorry. And I'm sorry to say this, mate. I watched a lot of football yesterday. I watched about 4 games yesterday. Arsenal are the worst team I watched. I promise you I'm not joking. They were the worst team I watched. You've got one fucking pattern of play. You're not letting people express themselves. That's clear. I'm going to say there were 3 good players on the pitch for Arsenal. 3 good players. Smith Rowe was decent. Lokonga was decent. And Saka, oh my God, he changed the game. Arsenal had 22 shots in the game. 14 of those shots happened when Saka came on. Have a word with yourself. Come on, man. What are you fucking talking about? Saka is not on the pitch. How many what do you think you think you've got fucking players to spare? Oh, wow. Wow. Tierney is as always good. Yeah, he was always good. But come on, mate. I'm not going to be funny. Like, in the first half, at least, someone's definitely said to him at half time, I want to see this fucking Amazon documentary so much. Oh my God. Oh, wow. I want to see what's going on with these. Because that's how we're going to find out, surely. Aubameyang and Lacazette and what happens with them, we will be finding out in about a year's time. Or like 8 months' time, or whenever that documentary comes out. The crossing. It's great, but it's not that great, is it? Someone said to him at half time, stop just dinking it in, because we're finding people, but you're not finding people in the right spaces. I mean, you just sort of cross and hope. Second half, you started drilling it. And Pepe was quite unlucky. That's a fucking fantastic save from David Raya right at the end. Anyway, if a performance like this creates a sense of urgency in the transfer market, my focus is on the players we have. Yeah, that's your fucking problem though, isn't it? That is actually your problem. You're focusing on the players that we've got. The ones that we don't want. The ones that need to leave. Yeah, the ones that have fucking used up all their chips, mate. I'm sorry. To make them play as well as possible and get the best out of the team, finding the way to win football matches, and certainly the next one. What, you think we're beating Chelsea at this rate? Come on. Come on, bro. Did you watch Chelsea? They scored a Premier League record-breaking goal. 41 passes between Chelsea players. Every Chelsea player on the pitch touched the ball twice before the ball went in. And no, we can't put fucking 4 passes together. You're having a laugh. If Friday's performance creates any more urgency in the market, I mean, is this what it is? Is this fucking what you need? You need a slap round the face with a fucking wet fish to realise that you need to be more urgent in the transfer market. Fucking hell, it's actually laughable. Piers Heaver says, hey Hugh, what did you think about Watford's win against Aston Villa? We'll get to that. Trust the science, you frauds. I mean, it's a sensational start, isn't it? Again, these newly promoted sides are going to be just fucking full of confidence and ready to make a name for themselves. So expect a challenge whenever you're facing them, especially early on in the season while they're all fit and raring to go. On what's being done to address Arsenal's play in the final third? That's a fucking brave question. I bet you didn't like that one. I don't think that tonight's game is one to analyse, given the circumstances we had on the day. Okay, so this is the one that I was talking. Don't watch this one. Yeah? Look at the next one. The next one. Don't analyse the game. Don't analyse the Premier League games. Good morning. Good morning. Fucking hell, we're ready. Yeah? Pull it out of me already this morning. Don't analyse the games. Don't over-analyse this one, given the circumstances we had on the day. What are the circumstances? Okay, these are the circumstances. I'm going to tell you the circumstances. Look at the fucking state of this football club, right? No Gabriel. That's your fucking starting centre-back that you've spent God knows how much money on, yeah? Look at the fucking state of this. You got me fucking shaking in the morning. I'm fuming. No Gabriel, yeah? No Thomas Partey. This fucker's never been injured in his life. Suddenly, he's come to Arsenal. I mean, we've broken him. He's had enough of being involved with a dead midfield. He must have been promised, listen, right, don't worry about the fact you're playing with this Don, right? We're going to upgrade that for the next season. Relax. We're going to go for Europe. I know you're a big-time player. You've played Champions League football. You've got high expectations, and you've just left a club that's ended up winning the fucking league. So we're going to sort you out. Don't worry. He's woken up, and they're all still here. They're still here. El Nenis, Xhaka's, Bellerin's, yeah, Williams. And look, I'm fuck yeah, no. This Don's more interested in going to party. It's party, not partay. Party time. Because 15 minutes after he's getting injured, snapping his leg, he's in London at the hangover, whatever the fuck it's called. He must have flown across London to get there. He couldn't wait to get away from Arsenal. Couldn't wait to get away. Don't analyse the game. I'm analysing Gabriel's out, Partey's out. Now you're telling me Aubameyang's out, Lacazette's out. So 4 of your starting 11 are out. First day of the season. Is this preparation? Is this planning? Is this a coincidence? Is this just fucking karma? Are we being cursed for the way that we've treated... I don't even want to say. I don't want to... Listen. Brown Man says, one-dimensional football. Pass it to Tierney and have him cross it in, nothing else. Enjoy the rest of the day and forget about this rubbish club. Orlando Castañeda, I hope I've got that right, says, how is Granit Xhaka the captain of this football club? Granit Xhaka is the captain of this football club because the captain of this football club's got sniffles, or he wants to fucking protect his mate. Or, if the club are smart, we're selling both their clots. That's the fucking smartest thing that we could do right now. Get rid. We're overpaying. You don't score goals anymore, right? And part of that is to do with the manager as well. I'm sorry to say this, but this guy's got a fucking track record of falling out with every single fucker at the club. Let's go through the list. Let's actually go through the list. Saliba. Right? He's fallen out with Saliba. I'm not going to say too much more on that, but you know, he's been at the club 3 years. He hasn't played a fucking game. We're out here buying fucking £50 million centre-backs. You're not telling me, not of what we've seen so far, that Saliba couldn't have done better than, or he couldn't have done the same as what we saw yesterday, or the fucking Friday night action, whole world watching. That's what we came up with. Fucking A. Wow, incredible. Absolutely unbelievable. What? Absolutely unbelievable. Ollie says, Hugh, pour yourself a drink, mate. Love from Australia. I'm going to get myself another one. He's fallen out with Saliba. He's fallen out with Guendouzi. I don't know what's happened to Martinelli. He did his best to kill Pepe and his career. Aubameyang clearly doesn't like him. And I'll tell you the reason these players are fucking falling out with him. Because one, he's too young and they don't respect him. Who are you? I fucking used to play football against you. Aubameyang used to play football against Arteta in the Champions League. Huh? Now you're the manager. We can't get the same respect that's needed there yet. I don't know if that's... Has he lost the dressing room? Has he actually lost the dressing room? Is that what it is? I don't know. He's got a long list of people he's fallen out with. Remember David Luiz? He's meant to have had a punch-up with David Luiz on the training ground. What's going on? No one backed you when Spurs players were stepping in to fucking slap you back out of the fucking... Get back in your box. No one backed him except Xhaka. Xhaka. It's not adding up. I'll tell you what's not adding up. Edu, you are fucking responsible for what's going on right now. Arsenal are 17th in the table. I don't give a shit if it's one game in. We've lost to Brentford. We're embarrassing. The level of football is a very low quality. Where are these fucking signings? I'm seeing us missing targets left, right and centre, and we're going back in for players who may well add to the squad. But bro, are you even fucking watching football anymore? The simple number 10 that sits in the fucking hole and does little fancy through balls is dead. We need goal scoring 10s. Yeah, who play 8 as well. Fix up and get your fucking finger out your ass. Let's go. 2 weeks to go until the end of the market. We're back again doing deadline deal, bargain basement bucket deals. I don't want to see fucking free Welbecks. I don't want to see it. And that's a disrespect to Welbeck because Welbeck put fucking shift in. But come on, levels of ambition. Look at the levels of ambition these fucking clubs that we were supposed to be level with a minute ago. They have supremely surpassed us by splashing cash properly. What are we doing? What are we actually doing? We spent 105 million on players that don't actually improve the team. Oh, wow, we look worse. We look worse. We've got fucking midfielders who've just won the league in Spain. Yeah? They're winning the league in Spain. They're part of a squad that's involved with actual winners who might be able to fucking teach our kids something. He's on holiday. He's on holiday tweeting pictures of a fucking theme park. Do me a favour. Do me a favour. I'm not seeing anything from this manager that gives me any kind of hope. That's the truth. I'm not seeing it. I don't care if it's one game in. I've watched pre-season as well. I've watched the games. Yeah, I've watched it. The football's fucking the same. The goals that we scored in pre-season are the same goals we were scoring last season as well. That's not working every day, bro. It's too fucking predictable. I saw Tavares doing Aubameyang's goal. Aubameyang is probably getting pissed off because we're playing this. Listen, you lot have been twisted. Oh, it's a myth. It's a myth. It's a fucking myth. Listen to this, right? Don't get this. If you understand, I don't want to be that patronising fucking guy. Let me explain this a different way. I watched a fucking game. I've watched enough fucking football in my life. I've got to calm down. Fucking hell. I know what you're doing, bro. The reason why we look good defensively is because you've got our fucking strikers and wingers playing at wing back. Yeah, that's why Aubameyang's getting sick of your clot, because he's sick of playing at left back. Why am I seeing him dropping back and getting 2 goals a season? Because he's playing in the fucking in our pit, in our D. Oh, listen, you. Daft. 1 game in, season's dead. 1 game in. If we lose all 3 of the first games of the season, do you think people are going to be taking this? We're back in the stadium now, baby. You better get prepared for some noise, yeah? You better get prepared for some fucking negativity, because it's coming your way unless you do something. Pull your fucking fingers out. Hugh, remember when the Ghanaian national team coach told Partey not to go to Arsenal, says Emperor Tinfoil. Maybe he had a fucking point. Kevin Rush says, unfortunately, I think we're in the dark age of Arsenal. We need a complete overhaul or we're going nowhere fast. Love from Ireland. And Tried and Refused Production says, much love to you, Hugh. It's an absolute shambles in this club. Seems like another fallout between the players and the coach. And for crying out loud, it's just the start of the season. This may well be worse than last season if we don't change things now. We're going to get off to a worse start. Listen, I don't know who thinks we're beating Manchester City, but, well, look, the way that football works, maybe, no, you're fucking having a laugh. You never know in football, but listen, we're living on a hope and a prayer, and that's not it, mate. Yeah? That is not it. Fail to plan, you plan to fail. And Arsenal, we don't have a fucking notebook, we don't have a phone, we don't have a pen, apparently. We are just fucking wandering around, offering money for players that we knew the fucking price tag of fucking 7 months ago, and we're not getting it done. You telling me we can't actually fucking sign a Ramsdale? We can't sign a Ramsdale. We can't pull a fucking Tammy Abraham out of your eye. You can't do that. You can't get your targets. These are your targets. These are your targets. I mean, the state of the targets anyway, but the fact you can't fucking pull them off. Okay. And that makes me think, okay, do you know what? Maybe you haven't got the pull. Maybe you haven't got the pull. You're not willing to pull your finger out financially because, yes, we're just being used as an asset by Kroenke. Don't get me... Anyway, there's plenty of comments coming through. We don't even play good football. What Edu and Arteta are doing to fans is unethical. Canos, he peppered your clot. Vamos. Yeah. What a goal. What a sensational goal. What's his name? Mbuomo. Well, yeah, best number 19 on the pitch on the day. Absolutely twisted Ben White. £50 million just left there standing a couple of times, actually. A little bit worrying. Is Pablo Mari actually any good? It's just, I mean, I'm a bit confused. I'm a little bit confused. And Chelsea, who are Arsenal's next opponent, I believe. Oh, no. Is it Manchester City next? Great. Either way, when we do play Chelsea, it's probably going to be his Chelsea debut. Frightening. Absolutely frightening to think. Oh, bloody hell, mate. I'll tell you what. It's not looking good for Arsenal, mate. Okay. I'm going to go through some of the news, all right? Because there is news to go through, football news, mate. Oh, good God. I'll do a variety of clubs as well. I'm not just going to talk about Arteta. Fucking hell, you're going to laugh. We've got a variety of sources, so we will start with this one. Tottenham looking to make a move for 24-year-old Spanish defender Pau Torres, valued at £55 million. Fucking hell. Yeah, Manchester City, Liverpool, and Manchester United all apparently were interested in this guy, but or at least he has been scouted by them previously. But Spurs are the ones who are ready to make a move. They're also in talks about a move, and this is from Sky Sports. Tottenham also ready to make a move for Nikola Milenkovic from Fiorentina, 23-year-old Serbian defender who was in talks for a move to West Ham, which has stalled, not progressing, as well as Wolves. Spurs now in discussions with their deal for Bologna's Takahiro Tomiyasu, and not progressing. I mean, it's all about Tottenham. Tottenham, are they splashing Harry Kane money already? Is that what's going on? We've got Martin Odegaard. Oh, here we go. Real Madrid open to selling Odegaard for 40 million, with Arsenal poised to swoop after Willock's move to Newcastle. Carlo Ancelotti obviously set to leave the Norwegian out of his first La Liga squad for the new season, and Real Madrid are keen to get him off the books. Arsenal ready to make a move for the 22-year-old who had a successful spell on loan with the Gunners last season. They're calling it a successful spell. Mate, you got one fucking goal. One goal, what is it? 1 goal and 3 assists. We will be a better team. Arsenal Football Club will be a better team with Odegaard. Make no mistake about it. We do need creativity. But I'm sorry, we're going to need something else as well. That's not enough, especially if you don't have 2 strikers. We're playing Balogun up front, mate. Balogun is not ready. He's not ready. He's not ready. Come on, relax. The Times are also saying that Arsenal are ready. Oh, fucking hell, it's actually unreal. It's actually unreal. When that's ready to load, the Times are saying that Arsenal are ready to listen to offers for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, the 32-year-old Gabonese striker. This is all too... Listen. It's a little bit coincidental, the timing of all this, isn't it? Arsenal's transfer plans have not panned out the way Arteta wanted, but it does say here, Mikel Arteta is running out of excuses as same old issues remain. So anyway, we've spent 72 million, including 50 million on Ben White as centre-back, but haven't been able to get proposed deals other than that over the line. Arteta's plan for a ruthless clear-out has not materialised. You don't say. We've got news about Harry Kane here. This is from the Mail, exclusive. Harry Kane, I knew you were going to do that. Why you got to do that? Mail, you're too eager to do ads. Look at this. Look at the ads all over you. Look at your state of your website. It's a disgrace. You're a disgrace anyway. Mail, Daily Mail. You know what I mean? Massive fraudulence. Oh, mate. Look, I can't. There we go. Harry Kane will make himself available to face Manchester City despite skipping the start of pre-season training and potentially putting his move at risk, with Nuno Espirito Santo left to decide if he's fit enough. So Harry Kane set to make himself available for the game against Manchester City. Can I just... Daily Mail is just really annoying. It's a sticky situation for him. It's a sticky situation for you as well, you massive fraud. You're looking like a massive fraud right now, mate. Do you know what? I really would like it to work with him, but it's like, you look at that body language. He does not even look like he believes. Does he care? Hands in the pockets. Why are your hands in your pockets, bro? Get your hands in your pockets. Okay. What have we got next? If you have got any stories that you'd like me to go through, please do just send me them on Twitter or Instagram. The links to both of those are in the description box below. The MEN, Manchester Evening News, are saying what they're saying. That Manchester City boss Pep Guardiola has changed tack when asked about Harry Kane, saying that Pep refused to discuss Man City's interest in signing striker Harry Kane ahead of the meeting between the two clubs on the opening weekend of the Premier League season. That is, of course, today. Exciting game. How shall we do it? I might just sit back and watch it. We might do a Sofa King. Apparently Manchester City do still want to sign Kane before the window closes, but so far Spurs have been unwilling to do business, shall we say. What do you think about this? Harry Kane to Manchester City. Is this actually going to happen? 90 Min have a story on Liverpool's interest in Adama Traore. Liverpool hoping to sign the Spanish winger, Spanish Wolves winger, who is 25, before the transfer window closes. That's what 90 Min are saying. Liverpool determined to add another forward option to their ranks before the transfer window closes, and Adama remains of interest. I don't know how much I buy that. Are they actually in for Adama? I don't know. He's got elite attributes, clearly, that set him apart from almost anyone in world football, but he had a terrible season, absolutely shocking season. He is capable of going past anybody, though. What's this? Última hora. Aún es fuerza. Fucking, I'll just leave it. Real Madrid are preparing to make a 120 million euro bid to sign 22-year-old France striker Kylian Mbappe. I can tell you straight off, my thoughts about this are that this is not going to happen at all. Absolute nonsense, and it's just going to be something that you'll hear about until the window closes. But this is from Carrusel Deportivo, or Pacojo of SCR. If PSG say no, Florentino Perez assumes that he will arrive for free next summer. Well, that's possible. I reckon he's probably going to decide that himself over the course of the next few months, and he will enjoy playing with Lionel Messi. But 120 million euros for Kylian Mbappe. The reason I'm so confident that's not going to happen is because the Prince tweeted already. One of the Princes tweeted. He said, listen, mate, the diamonds, the jewels, the rocks in the crown, yeah, they're not going anywhere. The stones, the legends, the icons will all be, what did he call him? The express train. The express train will be in Paris. The express train will play at the Tower this season. It's just like, he's not going anywhere, lads. These guys don't need 120 mil. Your fucking poxy little 120 mil, that's like £2.50 to us. Save it, yeah? He's not going anywhere. Relax. They're just trying to make headlines. PSG could, though, themselves move for centre-back Kalidou Koulibaly. Imagine the actual scenes. This is coming out of Italian press. This is actually the James Richardson one, isn't it? What's it called? The Pink Papers. Gazzetta Italia. Listen, to any of you youngsters who keep fucking posting, I win a goal winning yesterday. Who was it? Was it Dallas or Ailing? One of Dallas, I think. Ailing at Dallas? Someone scored a fucking goal. That's all. So he scored an absolute scorchio, right? Absolute screamer. I'm seeing people tweeting goal Lazio. It's not goal Lazio, bro. Come on. I know you're... It does sound a little bit like, I did sound a little bit like, it's not goal Lazio. Come on, right? Koulibaly, I'm not going to do the Italian there. But Koulibaly is a target for PSG. The Senegalese centre-back is already 30 years old and could be signed as cover for Sergio Ramos, according to Gazzetta dello Sport. Juventus want to sign Sassuolo and Italy midfielder Locatelli. They've been on about this all summer. Arsenal actually thought they were interested in him and him with a chance, but they're fucking delusional dons, aren't they? Lautaro Martinez. This is another one that's been linked with Arsenal. He's decided he wants to stay at Inter Milan, who don't need to sell anymore. This is from the Daily Mirror. According to Alejandro Camano, Martinez will be holding talks next week over extending his contract with the Serie A champions, who I thought were in financial dire straits, but clearly don't need as much money as they did before because they've just cashed in on Romelu Lukaku. And Erling Haaland is still dreaming of a Premier League move, says Sky Germany. That's not going to happen this season, especially not with Chelsea. Chelsea did turn down the chance to sign 32-year-old Polish striker Robert Lewandowski if... Who's this? Builder are to be believed. Agent Pini Zahavi. I've probably butchered that name, but apparently he's offered Robert Lewandowski to Chelsea, and the Blues refused at the amount that was asked for. Apparently they wanted 80 million euros for him. His contract will run down for another 2 years, and he's still going to be playing for Bayern Munich. So he's not going anywhere, and that's not actually news. You know, the news that's just not news. Let's have a look at the back pages anyway. On the back of the Daily Mirror, well, this is actually from the other day. I was going to save this for yesterday, but I didn't do it because I was so depressed. It actually killed me. After 74-year wait, Brentford returned to the top flight in style by humbling Arsenal. Brentford 2, Arsenal 0. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Wow, Manchester United. Let's talk about that. It was incredible. Unbelievable scenes. 5-1 victory. Paul Pogba in sensational form. Harry Kane's mind games. Nuno Espirito Santo will check on Harry Kane's state of mind before deciding whether to pick him against Manchester City. Let me go through some of these comments. Gunner Down Under says, issue at hand is that we're sitting here saying why 50 million on White when we have more important areas to strengthen, when in fact it shouldn't be one or the other. It needs to be all areas added. Kian says, Hugh, do you think Conte would fix up Arsenal's team? He had the team of winners in Chelsea when he took over, so it's a bit different. Love from Ireland. I don't think there's a manager in world football that could actually fix the whole squad to make them, I don't know. But you could definitely find a manager who could do better than what Arteta's doing. That much I'm sure of, yeah. They need to be active in the transfer market as well, man. The level of these players isn't, they're not all as good as people think. But honestly, yes, you could get a manager that could do more. So, who will be the first manager sacked this season? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Is Arteta actually one of the favourites? He probably should be, given Arsenal's first few fixtures. What's this? Oh, look at that. Sensational scenes. Beauty. Sensual. Look at the state of that. Look at that. Beautiful. That is sensational. Look at it. Breathe it in. Soak it up. Mohamed Salah has become the first player to score on the opening weekend in 5 consecutive Premier League campaigns. Unbelievable. What have we got here? We've got the back of the Star. Tuchel hunts for glory. Mind game. We're going to go through more of the back pages. These are actually not what I want. Like I said, if you have got any stories you want me to go through, please do just send them in. You can do that by @ing me on Twitter. Here we go. Okay. Right, these are the front pages, bro. Where's the back pages? Great to be back. No, I'm not. Look. Here we go. The back of the Mail on Sunday. Premier League is back. Manchester United 5, Leeds United 1. Wow, it was good to enjoy football, wasn't it? Bruno Fernandes. He's going to be a Manchester United legend at this rate. They should really be challenging for the title. And that was a sensational way to start the season. a real statement of intent. Paul Pogba, you cannot say this guy hasn't got any legendary performance, iconic performances. Now, that's one of the greatest Premier League performances. It really is. That's a record equaling total of assists for a game. And they are together brilliant. The fact that they were, I can't even remember. It was like 4-1 up. Were they 4-1 up when they brought Sancho on, or 4-0 up, or whatever it was? They're bringing Sancho on off the bench. And I mean, I had people tweeting me saying, oh, Sancho hasn't touched the ball. What? Have you seen Sancho? Fucking delusional dons. Not realising that Sancho is... he's adding a crazy dimension, another dimension to that team. The way that he is capable of dragging defenders with him will open up ridiculous amounts of space and make football really easy for a squad that is already super talented. And he was doing it already with simple touches, moving about. There was one stage where he had 4 defenders on him. He had 4 defenders on him. He wasn't doing anything. He was just coming deep to collect the ball. And people know, if that kid's on the ball, we're in trouble. So you need to make sure you press the fuck out of him, surround him as soon as possible. And all he has to do is take one touch, pass it out, and the next pass frees up United. They're going to be very dangerous. And against Leeds United, it was an absolute joke. You can't leave space like that open against these quality of players. Fucking hell. Unreal. The fact that United unveiled Rafael Varane to fans on the pitch, this is a big club, man. This is a very big club. This is how you do things. I don't know what kind of feeling that gave you, but it genuinely made me kind of jealous. Like, wow, big players. Rafael Varane's, he may well go down as one of the greatest defenders of all time. I mean, he's been part of plenty, like numerous historic Champions League runs that will etch his name into history. He's won the World Cup. I don't care if he's not the player he once was, or, you know, blah, blah, blah. It's a big signing. That's a statement. They are adding. They're not like, they're adding to a sensational squad that should, like I said, be challenging now. When Cavani comes back, the only negative I can think of is that Martial looks fucking finished. Wow. What's happening with this guy? Anyhow, that was exciting. Chelsea look like title favourites, it says here. With a 3-0 win over Patrick Vieira's Crystal Palace, and they are going to be there or thereabouts. I'll be doing more content about Chelsea because, yeah, it's a problem. Liverpool 3, Norwich 0. Salah hits record goal. We have just discussed that. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer saying he believes the adulation from Manchester United fans can persuade Paul Pogba to sign a new contract. Pogba was fucking outstanding yesterday. As was Mason Greenwood's finish. Wow. Potentially a generational talent and actually a striker. Like, stop putting him out wide. That's now an option that they've got, and you will see the best of him. As he's got one thing that he can fix. His movement is not, I don't think it's actually elite yet, but when he sorts his movement out, fucking hell, he's actually elite. Like, he's a top striker. He can be a one-touch guy. Bang, bottom corner. What a finish. Wow, fucking hell. Imagine. My striker actually finishing like that. Wow, incredible. Special Brew say the Sunday Express, Fernandes hat-trick as rampant United run riot. Bruno Fernandes becoming the first Manchester United player to score an opening day hat-trick for 44 years. And that has got to inspire fans to believe that this year is a season that they can kick on. And, you know, you got to admit, there was a lot of talk once upon a time about Frank Lampard, Mikel Arteta, and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and who would get sacked first and who would last the longest. It looks like Ole is... he's doing bits, really. I mean, it's very difficult to argue that. I would say that their players are so good that That is a major part of it. They are really good. Wow. Portuguese star collecting the match ball as Ole Gunnar Solskjaer's men ran riot and left Marcelo Bielsa feeling the pain at Old Trafford for the second successive season, of course, after they beat them 6-2 last season. Over here, we got Pep Guardiola, fury at Jurgen Klopp, cash jibe. Pep Guardiola's told Jurgen Klopp that Liverpool need better owners. Incredible. This story is obviously after City broke the transfer record by splashing 100 million on Jack Grealish and are expected to shatter it again if they do bring Harry Kane into the Etihad. Manchester City boss is not impressed, it says here, by Klopp's claim that the Merseysiders can't match the big spending champions in the transfer market. Well, he's not wrong, is he, really? You can't match City or United for transfer spending. I would like to see how much Klopp has spent. Purchased players at Liverpool to date, Jurgen Klopp. What does it not? Is it going to add it up for me? It would be really helpful if you could add it up for me. There we go. That's great. Okay, Jurgen Klopp has spent a total of £479 million on 18 players with an average fee of £26.6 million. Oh, this is great the way they do this. I'll do this for Pep. Pep Guardiola spent, purchased at Manchester City is £923 million on 35 players at an average of 26.3. That's really interesting. So basically, Pep is spending 26.3 million on each player, average, since getting to City, on 35 players. He's actually purchased 116 players, but only 35 with fees. So what is that? The rest of them are free transfers. Oh yeah, loans and all that. Okay, so that doesn't really count. So it's 35 players that he's bought at a total cost of 923. It's nearly £1 billion. Ah, he's only been here 5 years. Oh my God, that is mind blowing. Fuck it. Excuse my French. He spent 923 million. Jurgen Klopp has spent 479 million. Again, at an average that is more than Pep's, though. So he's got half the money to play with. Klopp is getting half the money to play with. Klopp's been given £500 million. £500 million. Okay. And Guardiola's been given £1 billion, basically. Fucking hell, man. That is insane. Am I? Okay, let me just read these out. Music commenter says, "Morning Q, hope you're well. Keep up the amazing work you're doing. If only Arsenal could put in half the effort that you do. Much love, music commenter. You're an absolute hero." Orlando says, "Hugh, did you hear that Phil Jones refused to give Varane the number 4? That's amazing. Okay, let's do Ole Gunnar Solskjaer spent. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It's not enough. Okay, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has Manchester United show He's purchased 9 players. Is that right? He's purchased 9 players with a fee. 286 million at an average of 31.8. So he's brought in 9 players. Harry Maguire, Bruno Fernandes, Bruno Fernandes. Let's give him some respect. Yeah, put some respect on that fucking name. Fernandes. Huh? Bang. He said, what? Opening day. Yeah? Oh, you didn't put me in your fantasy Premier League team, you fucking div. Oh, wow. Oh, slapping goals left, right, into Bielsa. Sit down, bro. Fucking get your bucket out. Wow. Got Arsenal fans actually watching the game going, fucking hell, go on, bring Sancho on. Bring Sancho on. That's what I was doing. I was sitting there going, oh, mate, look at this game. Look at this team. Look at this team. Arsenal, you should be fucking embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. You're irrelevant. Irrelevant. Sorry. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Donny van der Beek, Diallo, Daniel James. Everyone that's saying do net spend, relax. I'm not doing net spend because, look, we'll do that in a minute, okay? This is not about net spend. This is, you've spent X amount on players in X amount of time. That's what we're doing right now, okay? Pep, you've been here 5 years. You've spent a billy, yeah? Klopp, I can't even remember how many years. It's a bit more. How much was Klopp? Hold on. It's 6 years. You've spent half a billy. Ole, it's 2 years. You spent 286 mil. You spent a fucking quarter billy. Okay, right. That's an and the average price so far is 31. The highest average price is 32. I'm going to write this down because I'm going to forget it otherwise, right? So basically, Ole has an average of 32 million per player, and he spent 286 mil. Pep, you spent a billy. We're not calling it anything else. That's a billy. A billy. These guys are moving differently. Wow. Do you know it's that fucking, what's that song? We get Arab money. Oh my God. They're just out here just players. Another one. 100 milli, 50 milli. How many players have you got that are worth 50 mil or more? 40 mil. Now, do you know what? 40 mil. How many players at City? Have a guess. How many? Aki, 40 mil. Incredible. Edison, 40 mil. Silva, 40 mil. Sane, 40 mil. 45 really, but Walker, 50 mil. Stones, 50. Mendy, 50. Rodri, 56. Cancelo, 58. Laporte, you're 60, bro. Mahrez, 60. Diaz, 60. Grealish, 100. Bro, there's a lot of teams that their whole team's not worth 50. You can't. I mean, look, they're good signings. A lot of those are great signings. I'm not taking away, but of course they're fucking great signings. It's a 60 mil player. Come on. Should be anyway. We'll get to Arsenal because it doesn't work like that with Arsenal. But anyway. Right, who's the last one? Pep, you spent a billy at a what was it? A rate of 26.3. 26.3 mil per player. Klopp, you're moving at Klopp's done the best business so far, basically. Klopp, like, what's his name? Ole is going to spend a lot more than Klopp at the rate that he's going. Klopp is building the team better than anybody else. 18 signings with transfer fees in 6 years at an average that's lower than both City and United's. And they've been there or thereabouts. Right, let's do average of 26. Oh no, wait. 26.6. What was Pep's? I thought that was 26.3. Oh, Pep's is actually the low. Fuck off. Pep's is the lowest average. Oh my days. Okay, well that spun me a little bit. He's spending the most money, but it's just on a lot more players. I guess they just sign more. Like, try that one. Yeah, there's 30 mil. Try that one. There's another. Try. I don't know. That's what it is, isn't it? Remember when they signed like 4 goalkeepers? Hold on. Some of these signings are going to be goalkeepers. Claudio Bravo, 16 mil. We got Edison at 36. Have they signed any other goalkeepers? I'm sure there was another one as well. Anyway, let's do Arteta's. Oh, mates, let's actually do... Oh, wow, incredible scenes. Let's do Arteta spent... Purchased players. Jesus, here we go. The main man at the arse. Okay, he's bought 5 players. Wow, just 5 players. So we're going an average of 16.3. Fucking hell, we are cheap. We're cheap. We're moving in a different fucking realm. Mate, wait a minute. I'd guess it would be better to do Arsenal as opposed to just Arteta, to give us like a more balanced look over the past like 3 years, I guess. It is... I will do other clubs as well. I can see that people want to see it. Oh yeah, I will change the screen as well. Sorry, hold on a second. Okay, hopefully that's better for you. There you go. There you got quite a good view there. Okay, you can see 16.3 per player, £81 million spent altogether, and 5 players. That's Thomas Partey, Gabriel, Pablo Mari. Fucking hell, the loan fee for Pablo Mari is more than his actual fee. Oh, okay, weird deal. Maybe that makes sense in a way, but whatever. Runason paid 2 mil for a player that's played like 2 games. Cedric Suarez was free. Willian was free. And he didn't sign any of the others. So what I'll do is I'll go to see the rest of Arsenal's transfers basically over the last few years, and we can work out how much they've spent. This is this season we've got... Oh, it hasn't added that together. Okay, right, that didn't make sense to me. That's why it didn't make sense. You need to update this. Sort this out, mate. Yeah, look, so we're going to have to change. That's going to have to be changed. I don't know why they haven't updated that, but he is now spent... It says 76 mil here. What's this all about? 2 million on Runason, 2 million on Odegaard's loan fee, the Pablo Mari money, Gabriel, Partey. Basically, he's not been responsible for this, but this is Arsenal, so we're counting that as well. These players... You can't say Arsenal aren't spending money, mate. Look at the state of this. 100 mil. All right, 20 mil. We're back to fucking nonsense. Spent 100 mil that window. Spent 135 that window. 70 million that window. 144. 76. 75 so far. So basically... Mate, is that our limit? Is that our limit? 75 mil. 76.5 mil last season and 75.6 mil this season. 3 players in: Ben White, Lokonga, Tavares. So 75 plus the 75 last season. We're doing 150 mil on 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 players. That's like 20 mil on each player. We don't operate in the same bracket as these other clubs. Other clubs are spending between 25 and 30 million pounds average on a player. Arsenal are spending between 18 and 20 million pounds on a player. We are looking at a lower level. We're not at that level anymore. Yeah. There's a way of looking at expenditure grouped by club. So I'm going to bring that over here. Let me just close some of these. Okay, this is expenditure this season and includes income as well. Amar Gill says, "Hi Hugh, Lampard and Dean Smith would have spent a fortune as well." We'll look at some other clubs in this list. Herman says, "Did United include Sancho and Varane?" That is a good question, which I will tell you the answer to in a second. It is a little bit like it hasn't included this season's transfers. That's a good shout. That is the reason why, again, that will be slightly lower. I'm not sure that that includes... Let me just have a look. "10 arrivals." Oh, they're talking about loans returning as well. Manchester United have not sold any players, is that right? Arsenal sold £26.46 million worth of player. Who's that? Willock. Yeah, Joe Willock. It says £26.46 million. Okay, balance. So these are... This is net spend. This is like the net spend table of the transfer window, if you like. Brighton and Hove Albion making money, Southampton making some, Aston Villa in the green, sorry, and Spurs. It's then everybody's in the reds, of course. Leicester, well, Arsenal, Leicester, Chelsea, Manchester City, and Manchester United topping that table. It does have their current window in this table though. Sancho for 76.5, it says. Rafael Varane 36. Joel Pereira leaving on a free transfer. But apart from that, no player sales as of yet. Five arrivals. Tom Heaton coming in from Aston Villa on a free transfer as, I guess, a replacement for massive ball fraud they had in last time. Tahith Chong, has he gone on loan again? Gone back to Birmingham, I think. Axel Twanzebe has gone to Aston Villa as well on a free transfer. Okay, let's look at Spurs, because I know that there's been some actual activity there, and I'm not sure that that's been covered in this. Okay, they sold Justin Foyth to Villarreal for 13.5 million. Toby Alderweireld, fucking hell, he's gone to Qatar Stars League. Wow, what are you doing? I guess he's 32 and wants to cash in. That's sad. He's one of the best defenders in the Prem. Fucking hell, what the fuck? Brian Hill. 22.5 million pound from Sevilla. Goalkeeper on loan from Atalanta, and Christian Romero, centre back, on loan from Atalanta. Oh, we're saying Heaton replaced Romero. Okay, so does that mean, what's his name? What's the mixed race guy's name? He never plays football. Never seen him anywhere apart from a training pitch. Can't remember his name. Look at Everton. That will make you feel better. Okay. Arteta is my cousin. He's not getting sacked, mate. Fraudulence runs in the family then, eh? Okay. Right, what are we looking at here? This is Everton's squad. We want Everton's transfers. We're talking about the lack of Everton's transfers, or lack of Everton transfers, or what? Damari Gray, 1.8 million. Wow, that's an absolute bargain. How's they got him for 1.8 million? Andros Townsend on a free transfer. Asmo Begovic on a free transfer. Bernard has actually gone to the Arabian Gulf League. Yannick Bolasie has been released. And they've let Josh King go on a free transfer to Watford. Rafa Benitez signed a 3-year contract there. Is he going to get money to play with, or is that it? That looks a little bit like, what? For the Prem season, the new Prem season. Suri, thanks for subscribing, mate. Much love to your mother for joining us. Much love to everyone who has actually subscribed to the channel. And if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like, that's much appreciated as well. Please do help the algorithm out by leaving a comment, getting involved in the conversation so YouTube knows that we are worth listening to. We will be here on a regular basis as well. I know the football is starting soon. Let's have a look at the Prem table for a second. We've got Newcastle against West Ham at 2 o'clock. We have got, let's just add the games that we're going to be watching today to the list. Newcastle against West Ham. Spurs against Manchester City. We've got Ligue 1. Ligue 1. Ligue 1. Everyone's going to be watching Ligue 1 this season, aren't they? Jeez. Marseille against Bordeaux. I'll be watching that. 7:45 tonight. I'm hoping to see Saliba and Guendouzi. We're on Saliba watch. Arsenal are on fraud watch. Who else have we got? Games that I'm be interested in. I keep an eye on the Leipzig game. Barcelona against Sociedad at 7 o'clock. Atleti against Celta Vigo, and Sevilla at 9:15. Jeez. Okay, what else is going to take my fancy? Cameroon Elite 1. Cool. Chinese Super League. We'll keep an eye on that. Hebe. Fortune. I'm just going to go through these fixtures just to see if there's anything else worth watching or to keep an eye on. Under 23s. Germany. All right, we're into the dregs, basically. Oh, Hapoel Tel Aviv against Hapoel Jerusalem. We'll watch that, or at least we'll have a look, see what's going on. There's usually a stream on one of those betting apps for those games. What's this? USA? Was that USA? Oh, we've got Scottish League Cup playoffs. Celtic against Hearts. Oh. Sweden, Switzerland, Turkey, Super League. Fenerbahce. Hey. We'll have a look at that. MLS, Atlanta against Los Angeles. Let's do it. And that's going to be it. Right, let's go all the way to the top. Over to... where's that button gone? Right, this is what we're giving away. It's a cap. It is vegan suede. Vegan suede is like faux suede, but it's really nice quality. I've had that bit designed. It is fully embroidered, so again, it's really high quality. It's just really nice to kind of feel. It looks really nice. It's got details on the back. Love to your mother. It's got this metal clip, which is, again, nice, and you can change it if you've got a massive head. And it's a really nice cap that I wear all the time. I've only made a few of them, and they've all sold out off the website. So I've got like prototype ones left, and this is actually a finished one that I've got. Well, I've got 3 of these left. So I'm going to give one away to members or a member of the stream of the channel right now. Okay, so we're going to do that live and exclusive. If you want me to do more of these giveaways, and I can do them regularly now because I've got quite a lot of stock, and I will be getting more, then follow the Instagram account, because that's where I'll be announcing most of them. Instagram.com/fraudulencia. Okay, as I say, or if I didn't say this already, much love to everyone who copped something, basically. You're all absolute heroes. And I know that it's not going to be for everybody. It's not going to be in everybody's price range. But it cost me an absolute fortune to get this together. I've done it independently, and I'm not using like a massive company that gives you cheap shit that is made in China or other places with slave labor. My shit is all made in the UK. I've sourced from people that I'm basically putting back into the community with. Like I said, I've designed it, and it's really high quality that I actually wear. Like, I'm wearing this stuff out, so it's not it's just not like standard YouTube merch, so don't think that it is. Obviously I've got to make some kind of fucking profit on it, otherwise there's no literal point in me doing it, but it's such a small amount of profit, I can't even explain it. These are expensive to put together, and I'm giving you basically free shipping. So if I'm sending it to Australia, please appreciate that. I really am thankful though to everyone who got involved. You're all absolute legends, and as a result, I'm gonna give away this right now. Okay, so let's choose the winner. How I do this, I'm gonna go over to this one here. Let me just read this comment out while this is happening. Romario Jackson says, no Europe next season. Only 70 million spent on the big overhaul season. Odegaard looks to be a loan move again. Kroenke lawsuit pending. Perhaps Eck is incoming. Mate. My days. It's fraudulent club. Arsenal fans are very stressed, understandably so. I can see a few of you tweeted me. I'm gonna... What's this? Martin Odegaard's representatives are expected to fly into London today to finalise an agreement to return to Arsenal. Arsenal will sign Odegaard on another loan and pay his wages in full. That's from AFC stuff. Mr. Arsenic TM. We will look at his tweets in a second. Let me just do this giveaway. Okay, right. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go to memberships. Okay, Right. Your members. Okay, right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to choose one random person right now. By random, right? What I'm going to do, I'm just going to scroll. I'm just going to scroll. Should I bring it over here so you can see it? Hold on a second. What's fucking happened here? Oh, mate, I've lost the fucking screen. What's going on? There's about eight. I've got about eight things going on right now. Okay, right. I'm going to... How am I going to do this? Fucking hell. I need to do like a competition winner, don't I? Okay. I'm going to find a competition winner site, basically. I've got that list up. Competition winner picker. Okay. Right. Okay, relax. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Relax. Right. I need the last update. Right, here we go. And the URL of the video. Okay, right, here we go. The list. First things first, I want to say much love to Paulos Mochazzi, Tristan Combs, Luca, Mohammed Sadiq, 6'4", Paddy Douglas, Joachim Pedersen, Simon McCarthy, Footy Chats, and Aman Kaleem. However, if I press that button there and that one, John Paradise. John Paradise. Are you a fucking... Let me just check. How do I check if you're a fucking member? Oh my God. Okay, I've got to search. Right. Potentially, John Paradise, you've just won yourself a hat, all right? That is if you're a member. Hold on a second. Memberships. See all. Can I search for anyone? Right, I'm actually going to have to go through them. Mate, you're not coming up so far. Oh, he is. John Paradise, elite fraud, 9 months. Jeez. Hold on. Where's that fucking screen gone? Is this not... Hold on. Sorry. Oh, it's there. Okay, right. Let me bring you over. Right, there's our winner. John Paradise. Can I bring that over into this? Everyone, round of applause. John Paradise, much love for getting involved. I don't even know if you're in the stream, but you've been chosen. You've been selected as the winner of this hat. If you can DM me, you can either message me on YouTube, DM me on Instagram or on Twitter. Everyone drop him a heart or a trophy or whatever it is. Congratulations, bro. Thanks for the support. You're super appreciated. And that is going to be on its way to you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it because I've actually got to make sure that I keep one for myself because that sold out pretty quickly. So there you go. Bang, bang. Okay, we move. What were we doing? I've actually forgotten. We were doing a giveaway. We're going to talk about Martin Odegaard, I think it was. Yes, indeed. Let's just have a look at this guy's tweets here, Mr. Arsenic. I need to go back to... Oh God, what have I done? Is John Paradise in the chat? Is he here? There's no way of me seeing. Hugh is slower than Arsenal in the market. Mate, I've got a lot of screens going on. There's a lot all over the place. Do you know what I mean? It's anyhow. Arsenal new. Oh, let's go to the tweets page. Jeez, you can bring your comments up below me. Please do subscribe to the channel as well, and drop the video a damn like if you enjoyed our content. Aaron Ramsdale is desperate for Arsenal and Sheffield United to agree a deal. John is not here, Hugh. You can check by @ing him. Oh, really? At John. Oh, yeah. Huh. Okay, well, I'll leave the comment in the... I'll pin the comment to the top of the video. Anyway, Aaron Ramsdale is desperate for Arsenal and Sheffield United to agree a deal. Of course he's bloody desperate. Who wouldn't be desperate to join Arsenal, where you don't actually have to win anything and you can get top wages, Champions League wages on conference level football, and fears his club's reluctance to agree a deal will cause Arteta to explore other options, and though he's considering slapping in a transfer request to force through a dream move. Yeah, okay, well, maybe Arsenal need to get that done ASAP. They need a goalkeeper, because right now you got Okonkwo and Runason as your backup to Leno. It is a shame that Arsenal can't really force Sheffield United's hand. We're getting bullied by Sheffield United, relegated clubs. Terrible. He's actually done another few tweets as well today, this guy. Odegaard's agents are expected to fly into London today to thrash out an agreement for the return of the player to Arsenal. He wants the deal sorted by this Friday, and Arsenal are in pole position. Pole position? I'll leave it out. Who else is signing him? What, Sociedad? Of course he's coming back to Arsenal. So predictable. I've got a headache. I've got a headache from this club. The next giveaway, I've had people asking me when the next giveaway is already. Bloody hell, I've just given away a hat. Listen, man, I'm not giving away my whole life, right? The next giveaway is going to be on Twitter. Yeah, I'm doing a secret giveaway on Twitter, and this is for the people who are watching on YouTube, right? I will give away an item of your choice, except I can't give you a hat because they're sold out, and I can't give you that one because they're sold out. Oh, and I can't give you that one because it's sold out as well. So basically, one of these three items here, yeah, all you got to do is retweet the tweet. That's a secret one. Secret, right? Winner announced. What day is it? Sunday. We'll do winner announced on Monday morning. Monday morning stream. I'm going to give it away to one of the people that retweets that tweet, right? Could be you. Could be you. Could be you. Okay, we move. All right. Arsenal are going to have to pay Odegaard's wages in full for the loan this season, and will be given first refusal to sign him for around £30 million next summer. Is this a smart deal? Getting him on loan could allow Arsenal to spend money in different areas this season. Maybe the overhaul at Arsenal could be on the horizon, and it could be slightly more easily to do business in the market if Odegaard is just a loan signing, and we can put money towards another player, perhaps a number 8. Because I'm convinced that a goal-scoring midfielder is what Arsenal need. It's fucking ironic that they've just sold one for £25 million, especially when he's a home grown talent. So whilst I know there is a lot to get upset about with Arsenal right now, perhaps this is going to be shrewd as far as Arsenal go. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on whether or not you like the business that Arsenal are doing. Potentially Ramsdale looks like it's going to happen, doesn't it? I know they're doing it. They're building it up like it's some kind of, oh, we've got to really push the boat. We've pushed the boat out to get this boy in. And he's desperate to come and we can't get it over the line. Desperate. Yeah. Of course he's desperate to get out of fucking Sheffield United to come to Arsenal. I mean, yeah. Shambles FC. John Z says, I'm a John, will I do? Yeah, no. Hopefully Arsenal can move for potentially Houssem Aouar. Should we have a look at it to see if there's an update for the Houssem? It is approaching the final hour. And ESPN are saying Barcelona could subsidise Coutinho's wages for a loan deal. So Coutinho is still on people's radar. Arsenal transfer stance on Maddison, Aouar and Odegaard is being revealed. And Arsenal are holding Houssem Aouar transfer talks, but have two priorities over the Lyon star. Let's just have a look at what the Express are saying here. Houssem Aouar transfer talks. Long interest in Aouar. Arsenal remain in talks with Houssem Aouar's representatives. It's been claimed the Lyon star has been admired a long time for Arteta, blah, 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 blah. But the Gunners do have other priorities in mind. Came close to signing this guy last summer, of course. Arsenal now in the mix for a playmaker, having lost Mesut Ozil. Oh, mate, this is fucking quoting Terry. Fucking hell. How's it? What's going on in journalism, mate? Much love, Terry, but come on, mate. Tammy Abraham landing in Rome. Nothing to do with Arsenal at all anymore. Chelsea's income from summer sales this summer is going to be around £100 million, which will put their £97 million outlay on Romelu Lukaku into some perspective. Sensational business. Absolutely unbelievable. Real ambition, movement, not afraid to spend and capable of selling. Meanwhile, Inquiry FC, lining up a bid FC, in the race FC, fucking nowhere to be seen FC, are still struggling to get Aaron Ramsdale over the line. It really does put things into perspective. This is what I woke up like. This is fucking me in the morning. This is what I woke up like, ready to cause fucking havoc, yeah? I had a dream last night. I'm not even joking about this. I had a dream last night that I was sitting on a balcony, relaxing with a friend, and we were talking about Arsenal, and my friend got up out of the chair and jumped off the balcony, yeah? I woke up thinking my friend had actually decided he'd had enough. That's not a joke. I actually woke up thinking like, fuck, look at what this club are doing to people. Unreal. AFC stuff saying Arteta has doubled down on his trailing philosophy this season, with players reporting intense sessions focusing on playing the ball out from the back. Some observers are said to feel Arteta's frequent interventions and very technical approach make sessions hard to follow. Listen, mate, I'm not being funny, but if we are to make any progress, it is going to be hard and tough and difficult, and you're going to have to fucking listen, mate. You're going to have to keep stopping because you keep getting it wrong, you fucking clowns. I don't want to hear about players that are unhappy with fucking Listen to him and get on with it. Fucking hell, though. Oh, wow. Won a big bet on Arsenal losing, says Theo. Felt right to give some of it to you as compensation for your pain. Much love to your mother, you massive fraud. GGMU. Oh, my days. Wow, incredible. Theo, thanks for getting involved. Should we see what else the old AFC stuff is saying? Let's have a look. I love the way they say everyone's using this term. Sheffield United goalkeeper Aaron Ramsdale is considering slapping in a transfer request. Slap it in. He's got the fucking Saudi owner. Here, have a transfer request, yeah? I want out, yeah? I mean, desperate for the two clubs to reach an agreement. Ramsdale on his way to the arse, ready to save Arsenal. Ready to save the arse. Martin Odegaard, he's writing essays to leave the club, but he wants to come back because no one else will fucking give him time on a pitch, will they? Can't make it at Real Madrid. Have you seen Real Madrid's front line? They're fucking hell, mate. You can't get in there. Norwegian captain, though, I'm not being negative. I think he will improve Arsenal, right? He will make this club better. But do you know what I'm not happy about? Is the way that we are fucking settling for second best. And that's the fucking facts, bro. Those are the facts. He's not been your top target. He's not been your top target. Stop lying. Stop lying. He wouldn't have been writing fucking emotional goodbyes and farewells if he had any clue that he was coming back or any intention of coming back. And as a result of you not being able to pull off your actual targets, what you're both doing, because he can't fucking be asked to stay around and fight for a place in the squad, or he's not good enough to do, or his Carlo Ancelotti doesn't rate him, or whatever it is. Both of you are going, oh, do you know what? Go on then. I can't get the bird that I actually want, but I'll get a mate. A fucking little stub toe, big fucking tracks in the weave. No, I'm not fucking happy with it. No, that's the facts. That's the facts. Yeah. 2 weeks into the fucking season, when we've lost 3 games already and we've got no fucking points on the board, you're going to be going, oh, here's a new player. Here's a new player that's not really new and he's still fucking on loan. Fucking hell. Oh, forget it. Yeah, anyway. Like I say, Arsenal do need a fucking creative player. You just best be getting another one as well, and a goalkeeper, and a fucking striker. Sell Aubameyang, sell Lacazette, sell everyone, sell goalkeeper, sell this guy, sell that guy, and you need to start splashing the cash and buying because we're fucking coming 16th this year. Sorry, we're coming 16th. We are coming 16th, mate. Fucking hell, incredible. I thought last season was as bad as it gets. Now you've actually killed my season already. 1 game in, Brentford, and now Chelsea and City to come. We're talking about signing the same players that got us to 8th and we struggled to get there. The only reason we fucking came 8th, lads, is because we won 4 games in a row at the end of the season, picked up 12 points in fucking a row against teams that were on holiday. Clubs that had gone on holiday. They finished the season. We're done. We're not going up or down. We've got our European places, all that. We're beating all those teams. Of course we are. Of course. Fucking hell, here we go. We've got to translate fucking Arabic essays now. Why does he tweet so long? Stop tweeting so long, bro. Like, he writes very well, doesn't he? Wow, incredible. But essays, bro, essays. Like, I want to send him that tweet where it's like, look, that's nice, or I'm sorry for you, but I'm not reading all that. I'm really happy for you, or I'm really sorry that's happened. Yeah? Until the early hours of this afternoon, Arsenal had not notified James Maddison's camp that it had ended and would end its interest in the player for this window. So they're saying Maddison's still on. The Bell thinks Maddison is still on. Dean James. Is that Dean? Oh, mate, this is what I mean. Oh, Dean, that's his kid. Incredible. Dean's out here fucking creating the new Arsenal team. Incredible. Players whinging and moaning because Arteta and his staff have stepped up their training regime. Some people find a way to blame Mikel and kiss players' asses. Mate, we couldn't beat Brentford. We need to respect for ourselves. Okay, Twitter is so fucking wrong. They do it all wrong. TweetDeck, honestly. Chronological. Who's ready? The big games. Newcastle against West Ham. Tottenham against Manchester City. I'm not translating the bell. He's not saying anything nice. Anything new, sorry. My son, Nathan Teller, the GOAT, says, read this. What an unbelievable feeling getting my first Premier League goal. Disappointing not to come away with anything. Dust ourselves down and we go again. Thank you to the Saints fans for the warm welcome. Adam Armstrong, who scored within 20 minutes, I think. I fucking had him in my Premier League fantasy team and I took him out at the last minute for fucking not bad. Thanks for that. Why is nobody talking about Vieira? Is it too soon? What do you mean? Do you mean about bringing Vieira into Arsenal? Or are you talking about the fact that they got absolutely battered? I've got this tweet here from Trey Ware, who says, what are your thoughts on this? Tammy Abraham has told his Chelsea teammates that he wanted to join Arsenal, but no offer arrived. Lacazette tax. This is quite accurate. Still need a striker. People really do need a striker, don't we? Daily AFC. Cool. Arsenal are confident of tying Reece Nelson down to a new contract before sending him out on loan, with Crystal Palace interested. I mean, this is it's a real indicator as to where Arsenal are, isn't it? You've got Jadon Sancho, who has left the Premier League, who has built himself as like an international superstar for Dortmund and England. He's returned as like a £70 million player for Manchester United, all in the space of time in which Reece Nelson has gone on loan, I think once or twice. I think he's gone on loan twice to the Bundesliga as well, and is in basically the same position that he was before he left. Odegaard's future. Ancelotti made it clear and talked about him. I don't have anything to say, says Butragueño. He's not going to be playing for them. How we've missed out on Dumfries for like 12 million euros. Wow. Incredible scenes while we're sat here with fucking 4 right backs that we don't want to play. We've got 4 right backs on the bench. We're playing the left back. This is the AFC Bells tweets being retranslated and regurgitated, as most of fucking football journalism is these days. Arsenal value Odegaard at 30 million euros. Madrid want 40 to 50. Nah, it's a loan or we don't want him. Loan. Loan or I don't want him. Sorry. Fabrizio Romano and Aouar. Both Tottenham and Arsenal are interested in the player. If Spurs get Aouar, wow. Wow. Just a random picture of Antonio Conte. People have actually had enough, haven't they? We're 1 game in and Arsenal fans have had enough. Very, very sad scenes. Let's just go over some of these comments. I have to be honest, the level of in-the-know journalism, or, you know, just the level of journalism in general is at an all-time low, like an all-time low. It is pretty awful. There are a whole bunch of people who are masquerading as insiders. And of course, with Arsenal fans being extremely vulnerable, they are easily manipulated. I have to break it to you lads that this is really no different to any other season. We've seen it in the figures that we looked at earlier on. You can see it in the level of signing. And with Arsenal missing out on their targets, as they were actually interested in the likes of Tammy Abraham, you have to hope that they've got another plan on board. I'm genuinely blown away by how poorly prepared they are going into a new season, especially with the opening fixtures. They knew what the fixtures were. Edu, bro, if I see your clot on Instagram, bro, if I see you, oh my good God, let me just have a look, Edu. Oh, you're not posting. You're not posting. You're a smart guy. You're in hiding. You best be doing the transfer business. 36 comments. He's definitely limited comments. Yeah, of course. This is how you know man's under... This is how you know when a Don is under pressure. Right? A Don is under pressure when your Instagram... Why would you limit that? Why have you got... He's getting all sorts of... Time to get busy, bro. Time to get busy. Let's just do the Arsenal roundup, shall we? The Instagram Arsenal roundup. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do. There we go. Mikel Arteta. Congratulations to Brentford on what they've did, on what they've done to be here, where they are. No, stop talking. VOV says Marina Granovskaya may be the single greatest woman on the planet. She needs more recognition for her role. She sold Morata for a profit. Lads, I want to say thank you to Persian Petkov and to Gilmore. Khan Gilmore, you're absolute legends. I see you. Heroes. Brentford. Now, what have we got forward? What we got? What else we got? Highlights. Oh, wow. Highlights. They're putting up highlights of the game. The key moments from our opening day defeat to Brentford. Okay, whoever's running the social media does not get it. You can't be an Arsenal fan. You fucking have a laugh. He's not an Arsenal fan. Admin is definitely not an Arsenal fan. Are you not ashamed of yourself for posting the highlights? Just post a clip. Just a clip. We don't need to see that. I'm not watching 2 minutes of that. Wow. How cute is that? Look at him. He's so happy. I know this guy. I've forgotten his name. I'm really good with faces. I'm not so good with names. This guy is called The Plug. The Plug. Pluggy. It's looking pluggy. You're looking fucking delusionally positive there, mate. Good to see. You were so excited, weren't you? You were so gassed. You were so gassed. Back at a game. The Arsenal. Arsenal. Oh, we're back. Oh, I was so gassed at the beginning. Kickoff. First 10 minutes. Thought, wow, we're back. Jack, that's his name. Jack the plug. The guy who claimed we were close to an agreement with Allegri. Oh, yes. Oh, in the note, Arsenal fans. You'd love to see it. Allegri was learning English and ready to make a move to Arsenal, who have plummeted into fucking obscurity since then. Look at this smile on this boy's face. This is like, oh my God, I love you, the club, we're back. It's so good to see you. I haven't seen you for so long. And then fucking reality hits, doesn't it? Willock, selling our own, you know, incredible. I don't want to like that picture really, but he scored in pre-season. Nice goal as well. Oh my word. Oh my word. Okay. Who else is out here? Torreira? Should we check on Torreira? Torreira, if you've been tweeting, mate, if you've been posting, I hope someone's had a word. You've been posting. He's just out living life with his family, like on holiday. It's just, it looks like he's having a great time. That's clearly his mum and dad. This is great. This is great, isn't it? This is what you want to see from your midfielders. Bucket hats. Disneyland. Love it. Love to see it. It's great. Olivier Giroud got his Milan career off to a great start. Scored again yesterday. He scored twice. Olivier Giroud scored a brace for Milan against Panathinaikos in their 2-1 win. And it says here, seems more and more central in the Milan project. I mean, is Giroud actually better than what Arsenal have got? Is he more well-suited to the way Arsenal are playing? We're crossing it in 19 times. 19 times to people that are 4'3". Is that illogical? Nice to see him doing well. Nice to see that Arsenal are paying players full wages to be on holiday, going to Disneyland and whatnot. It's great. Things you love to see. Derek Ray on Twitter saying, what's he saying? Marco Reus tells German press, Marco Reus came to me at one point and said, Coach, let's play 4-2-3-1 because Frankfurt are playing differently with 4-1-4-1. And I said, okay, if the captain senses that on the pitch, then we'll do it. And I like that. Self-responsibility. He is talking about yesterday's game against Eintracht Frankfurt, in which they won 5-2. Marco Reus on the score sheet himself. Tottenham are set to keep Harry Kane for one more season, say the Times. Harry Kane looking increasingly likely to stay at Spurs, with Daniel Levy digging in to blunt Manchester City's ambitions of signing the England captain, it says in the Times. So Harry Kane looks to be going absolutely nowhere, and I guess won't be winning anything anytime soon, which does seem slightly counterproductive. Liverpool have condemned the alleged homophobic chanting. I don't think it's alleged. Everyone could hear it on the TV. Directed towards Chelsea player who is playing for Norwich, Billy Gilmore. I mean, if you know, you know, but Chelsea get called certain things that in 2021 are just not socially acceptable anymore. So, I mean, they weren't, I mean, you know what I mean, basically. It happens all over the place. I don't know how they deal with this type of thing, because let's say, for example, you go to a Spurs game. You will hear the Spurs fans, chanting, again, sort of slurs that are just not socially acceptable, bro. You can't say that in public unless you are like Jewish yourself, or, even then it's a little bit like counterproductive. I don't know, but it's so complicated, because you can't tell someone what you can call yourself. Do you know what I mean? If I'm thinking about in London, for example, if you are of Pakistani heritage, you may call yourself something that no one else can call you. So how you tell someone to stop doing that, if it's not acceptable for everybody else, or just society in general kind of frowns on it, it's complicated. I can't be too specific without kind of being flagged on YouTube myself for that, so please work it out yourself, and I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, here's a good one from RMC Sports. Let's have a look at this. There you can see Arsenal legend Patrick, fucking hell, mate, Emmanuel Petit, who they call Manu Petit. Manu, incredible. Let's actually move over here. I'm not going to play the clip, because, again, copyright issues, but he is quoted as saying, "I'm gradually losing interest in Arsenal. They don't give me any emotion." Like I said, I can't play that because of copyright issues, but it is quite sad to see Arsenal legends, top players, big players, calling out Arsenal on the big stage. Atletico Mineiro have confirmed the signing of Diego Costa. Back in Brazil with quite a similar kind of layout. Is that like the theme? Is this a fucking downloadable Twitter announcement video format? Or this is the same as Lukaku's on, isn't it? Anyway, Diego Costa has left. He signed. And I guess that is about it, lads. Inter Milan have confirmed the signing of Denzel Dumfries on a 4-year contract. Fucking hell, bargain. 25-year-old Dutchman. Who has he's talented. I like him. He's got a good mentality. He's a winner. He likes working hard. He's everything that Arsenal's right backs aren't. Potentially the best Netherlands player at the Euros. Sad scenes. Spurs have paid the release clause of 24-year-old centre-back Pau Torres, but he has rejected Tottenham as he will only leave Villarreal for a big club. Wow, that has made my day. Unfortunately, that's where we are as a football club, but that has actually made my day. Wow, he'll only join a big club. Sorry, that Spurs, you're out of the race then. Do you know what I mean? Arsenal striker duo delighted to join Barcelona. This is from Barca Universal. Martin Braithwaite has been ready to leave the club, or at least they've been ready to get rid of him for quite some time now. Danish striker's got offers from the Premier League, but he's apparently holding out for better prospects. Not sure you should do that, bro. You should just take what you're given right now. You're lucky that Barcelona signed you. It's a fucking miracle that you've ended up there. Wow. Spanish paper Sport are reporting that if Martin Braithwaite leaves the club, that the Catalans will head into the market for replacements, and that Arsenal strikers, both Arsenal strikers, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette, are two names high on the list of options. You've heard me right. Barcelona want Arsenal stars Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Alexandre Lacazette as replacements for Martin Braithwaite. Are we going to be seeing the back of these two strikers in one fell swoop? They will only be, it says here, they will only be able to sign one or another if Braithwaite is sold. It could be either at this point. Barcelona desperately have to sell to lower their wage bill. Huh? Oh, this is having a laugh. You're having a laugh, bro. They're not even giving up. Listen to this. Barcelona will not be able to offer a transfer fee to Arsenal for Aubameyang or Lacazette. They want us to give them the player and allow Mikel Arteta to select a player from the Catalan squad to conduct a swap deal with. Forget it, mate. What the fuck are you talking about? Swap deals. With the club unable to offer money for either player, Arsenal could shut down the La Liga side if they... Listen, mate, nonsense. Absolute fucking fraudulence. Martin Odegaard is making demands. Oh, wow. You love to see it. Making demands from Arsenal. He wants the transfer finalised this week. He's had enough of waiting around. 22-year-old thrived, it says here, during his loan spell. Madrid wanted to take a closer look at him during the pre-season campaign and have been reluctant to allow him to leave. However, he's been left out of their matchday squad for their 4-1 victory yesterday over Alaves, and are now happy for the Norwegian international to leave for the Premier League. Reports are claiming that it will be finalised by Friday. Madrid's first refusal to sign him on a permanent deal for 30 million. So they're going to give Arsenal an option to buy for 30 million next season, and I guess that is a good deal because Arsenal, one, may not want to, and two, would rather spend the money elsewhere right now. A lot of the rumours are about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Lacazette, and that is because no one knows what's happened with them right now. It's going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me go through some of the chat. LB says, what exactly do people see in Odegaard? Average. VOV. I've read that one out already. And Marcelo Bielsa says Spanish clubs want their money. It's quite interesting. I know a guy who is an actual, well, I say he is an actual journalist, but he's an actual football journalist that's done a book on transfers. And he's been talking about how during this window, there is very little liquidity. There is very little real movement on in terms of players, in terms of like the lower level of the players. It's only like the upper echelon players, the big money signings that are really happening. However, over the next 2 weeks, we're going to see deals happening left, right and centre, and we'll be doing videos on each and every one of them, including if Odegaard does happen, we'll have to do an analytical breakdown of exactly what he can bring to the squad and whether or not he's going to be enough. I'll stress already that before you watch that video, the answer is no. And Arsenal should be able to, if this is a loan deal, pull something else over the line. Let me know your thoughts. Are you happy with how it's gone down so far in the window? Do you think that there is actually a sign, at least, of a plan with a few young players? Or are you panicking? Do you think Arsenal are actually in danger of slipping into a similar situation than they were last season? Some people are telling me to go and have a look at Twitter. Yeah, we've already gone through that tweet, mate. We've gone through that tweet. You're obviously late to the stream, but welcome. Please do slap a like on the video. Arteta's training philosophy is being picked up on. Players are apparently moaning about the intense sessions, which are focusing especially on playing the ball out of the back. Players moaning, training too hard. Listen, mate, you're lucky I'm not in charge. That's all I'm saying. Much love to everyone who's joined me in the stream. Please do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And turn those bell notifications on so you know when we're going live or when a video uploads. We will be grinding. It is grinding season. I'm going to love you and leave you for now. I'm going to get some lunch. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Much love to your mothers for joining me. You can follow me on all the appropriate social medias down below. Links in the description box below. And if this video gets, what should we do? Let's do a like target of 3,000 likes. We're doing late night fraudulence. For now, though, I've been Hugh Izzy, and this has been a lot of fun. Peace.